the beginning of the journey. Ardi and his friends, Dika and Lina, decided to take a trip to a remote village famous for its natural beauty. The trip began in the afternoon. They walked along a path surrounded by dense forest, excited to explore a new place. However, the nearby villagers warned them about the dangerous road and the myth of a village called Death Village. "No one lives there," said one of the villagers in a serious tone. "Never stop, even if you see something strange." Ardi ignored the warning, thinking it was a story to scare tourists. However, the later their journey, the stranger the atmosphere they felt. First meeting. The sky began to darken, and thick fog descended covering the path. The three of them got lost. They found an old wooden sign that said Death Village. The writing looked faded, but it was clear enough to make Lina feel uneasy. "This must be just the name of an ordinary village," said Ardi, trying to convince her. However, as they went further, the atmosphere turned increasingly creepy. Old houses with thatched roofs stood on the side of the road. The doors were half open, as if someone had just gone out. The sound of crying at night. As they tried to find a place to rest, a soft cry was heard from one of the houses. The sound sounded heartbreaking, like a woman in mourning. Lina approached carefully, but Dika pulled her away. "We shouldn't be here. This is too strange," Dika said in a panicked tone. Ardi, who was curious, peeked into the house. Inside, he saw a long-haired woman sitting with her back to him, wearing shabby cloth. The woman stopped crying and turned her head slowly. Their eyes met, and Ardi froze. The woman's face looked pale with sunken eyes and blackened lips. A village that comes alive at night. Suddenly, the other houses in the village seemed to come alive. Oil lamps lit themselves, and the sounds of footsteps could be heard. Dika pointed to one of the small roads, and the three of them ran without looking back. However, they felt like they were being chased. Black shadows appeared on the streets, moving aimlessly. Ardi felt his shoulder being touched, but when he turned around, there was no one there, exiting the village of death. They finally found the way out after running non-stop. However, when they turned back, the village had disappeared. There was no trace of the houses or the small roads they had previously passed. The three of them returned to the nearest village out of breath. When they told what had happened, one of the villagers said in a concerned tone, "The village only appears at night for those who are lost. No one can explain why, but you are lucky to be alive." After that night, Ardi and his friends agreed to no longer ignore the warnings of the local residents. The village of death left a mark on their memories, a mystery they would never forget.